Hi guys, my name is Tjaša and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are doing something a little bit different. I've actually never done anything like this before, but I just thought it would be a cool thing to do, especially now since we're getting into colder months, and I just feel like if you are someone that likes to spend time inside, there is nothing better than taking a good book, a warm blanket, a warm drink, light some candles and just cozy up and start reading a book. I just feel like that is top notch for me personally. One of my favorite books of all time is definitely Milk and Honey, and I have my own version right here always with me. I thought it would be a cool idea to kind of walk you through some of the quotes that I find inspiring or that I like the most. Not about you getting cozied up and listening to someone read poetry, because it's not gonna be like that. I'm not that good, okay? It's literally just about showing you some of my favorite poems from this amazing book. Every time you tell your daughter you yell at her out of love, you teach her to confuse anger with kindness, which seems like a good idea till she grows up to trust men who hurt her because they look so much like you. To fathers with daughters. There is no bigger illusion in the world than the idea that a woman will bring dishonor into a home if she tries to keep her heart and her body safe. I flinch when you touch me. I fear it's him. This one is like... Some of the ones that are my favorites are actually just like a couple of rows that are not like even full-on poems. He says, "I'm sorry I'm not an easy person to want." I look at him surprised. Who said I wanted easy? I don't crave easy. I crave goddamn difficult. I do not want to have you to fill the empty parts of me. I want to be full on my own. I want to be so complete I could light a whole city. And then I want to have you, because the two of us combined could set it on fire. You've touched me without even touching me. This one is amazing. He only whispers I love you as he slips his hands down the waistband of your pants. This is where you must understand the difference between want and need. You may want that boy, but you certainly don't need him. I didn't leave because I stopped loving you. I left because the longer I stayed, the less I loved myself. I don't know what living a balanced life feels like. When I'm sad, I don't cry, I pour. When I'm happy, I don't smile, I glow. When I'm angry, I don't yell, I burn. The good thing about feeling in extremes is when I love, I give them wings. But perhaps that isn't such a good thing, because they always tend to leave, and you should see me when my heart is broken. I don't grieve, I shatter. Neither of us is happy, but neither of us wants to leave, so we keep breaking one another and calling it love. What I miss most is how you loved me, but what I didn't know was how you loved me had so much to do with the person I was. It was a reflection of everything I gave to you, coming back to me. How did I not see that? How? Did I sit here soaking in the idea that no one else would love me that way, when it was I that taught you, when it was I that showed you how to feel the way I needed to be filled? How cruel I was to myself, giving you credit for my warmth simply because you had felt it, thinking it was you who gave me the strength, wit, beauty, simply because you recognized it. As if I was already not these things before I met you. As if I didn't remain all these once you left. It is a part of the human experience to feel pain. Do not be afraid. Open yourself to it. If you were born with the weakness to fail, you were born with the strength to rise. You also have to know that it was really hard for me to just pick a few, because I honestly love so many poems in this book. I could just read the whole book to you, but I obviously wanted to keep it short. So a lot of poems I love, but I didn't include. We are all born so beautiful. The greatest tragedy is being convinced we are not. For you to see beauty here does not mean there is beauty in me. It means there is beauty rooted so deep within you, you can't help but see it everywhere. Most importantly, love. Like it's the only thing you know how. At the end of the day, all this means nothing. This page where you're sitting, your degree, your job, your money. Nothing even matters except love and human connection. Who you loved, and how deeply you loved them. How you touched the people around you, and how much you gave them. If you're not enough for yourself, you will never be enough for someone else. You must want to spend the rest of your life with yourself first. So that is that for this video. I hope it wasn't boring, but I just feel like Milk and Honey is I don't know, it's an amazing book. It just has so much in it, and I truly think that everyone should read it because it is amazing. And especially if you're a girl, like if you're growing up and stuff, it has lots of important messages that I feel this society needs. So if you enjoy reading, even if you don't enjoy poetry, you can still give this a shot, because it is, like, I myself am not that much into poetry, but this kind of poetry is really, it's not hard to read and it's not that hard to understand. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and let me know if you want to see these kinds of videos in the future, and subscribe to my channel if you would like to, and I'll see you in my next video. Until then, bye!